Again, my name is Dr. Roland Phillips, and I'm Italian, so this is going to be a real challenge because we like to do this all the time, and normally we have a lapel, but I will make do with what I've got. My special thanks to Kevin and to Bernard and to Grace, to all the delegates, to all the distributors, to all the people behind the scenes for having the courage to be different, to having the courage to change people's lives. That's what I've dedicated my life to since 1982, and it's really rewarding. And we'll talk a little bit about the energy field as we go on. The speakers that have spoke so far have given you information, and I believe they deserve another round of applause. So let's give them another round of applause. There is so much information that we could give you on the benefits of alkaline water, and it's researched. And there's so much information that we could give you on the benefits of colostrum and the other products. And I would encourage you to get the information as a distributor. It's really important that you understand your product, that you can speak intelligently about it, and that you be a product of the product. These are some of the things that we need to do if we want to be successful. And that's your left brain. That's logical, it's linear. But what we're going to be seeing in a second is, if they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, these demonstrations are going to rock your world. How do I know? Because I do this all around the world. And I'm going to do a demonstration after I do, the first demonstration is going to be on volumina and how that has an immediate impact on your body. It doesn't take 4 minutes or 10 minutes. It's immediate as soon as it gets in your energy field and under your tongue. And then I'm going to do a demonstration to show you, this is the same demonstration that I did in Australia where a person with diagnosed MS for 8 years, she came onto the stage in a walker, and in 90 minutes after that demonstration, she was now walking, and she was running 2 days later. So the technology that you have available with Volumina, with the water, this company, is actually mind-blowing. And Kevin's talked about energy fields. I am the master trainer in motor health system or bioenergetic synchronization technique. And what we do all day long is we keep people's energy fields clear, whether it's toxic pollutants, it could be negative emotions or past traumas. So, is there anybody in the audience right now who's possibly a little stiffer, sorer than they were 5 years ago? Stand up. Stand up, come on, you got to play full on. Stand up. If you're a little stiffer, then let's make it easy. When you were in high school, stand up. Oh, you guys are in total denial. We have a technique for that. Stand up. How about if you're craving sugar, you're on sugar and you're on coffee? Keep standing. No, stand up if you were stiff and achy sore. How about if you're craving sugar and coffee? Stand up. Okay, all of you better be standing up, unless you're one of the nutritionists in the back. Well, how about who's carrying an extra 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds since when they were in high school? Keep standing up. Stand up. If you're carrying extra weight, stand up. Now just look around you. These are your relatives. These are your friends. These are your family. These are your business partners. And the rest of them that aren't standing up, they're in denial. Go ahead, sit down. And we have a technique for that. All right, so what I'd like to do right now is I want to demonstrate the immediate response that you're going to get in your body with the Volumina. So is there anybody in the audience that has chronic pain or a thyroid problem or a diagnosed disease, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, cancer, heart disease, autoimmune, MS? Stand up. Come on, stand up if you got something like that. All right, stand up. Okay, so I'm just looking out. Okay, you're going to come up on stage, and then I'm going to use you next. Okay, so come on up right here. Come up on stage. She said she has pain. She has a history of possibly digestive problems. And I'm going to just show you what's physiologically going on in her body right now that may not be optimum genetic function, okay? And so, Gloria, if you come over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check two things. I'm going to check range of motion in her body, which is controlled by her brain. And then I'm going to check some various reflex points that are associated in Oriental health care with different organs, like the adrenal glands and the liver and the thyroid and things like that, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have you come up front here, and I want you to turn your head to the left. That's pretty good. Turn your head to the right. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to just relax. I'm going to just let me raise your arm. Let me do it on my own, okay? Try not to help me. Now, that is not optimum range of motion. That's as far, if I push her any harder, I'm going to hurt her. Does that make sense? I don't want to push it further than this. It starts to get tense right there. Can everybody see that? Okay, let's try the other side. So just let me go through what's called passive. Let me have your arm here. Don't help me. Like that means don't help. Okay, so let it go. And can you see the difference between one side and the other? That's highly asymmetrical. Okay, so I'm just going to touch some other reflex points. You tell me if I get a tender spot, either here, or how about right here, or how about right there? Any of those are okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn with your back towards the audience, and I'm going to just touch some spots on the back of her shoulder. Can you feel that one right here? There's a big knot in her shoulder right here, and that's coincidentally the shoulder that's not working the way we want it to do. Okay? And how about this one right here? She says yes. Okay, so for the purpose of demonstration, I'm going to stop there because I already have 3 things I can demonstrate to you. You can turn around and look. So we already know that she has restricted range of motion in her shoulder, and she has pain in the muscles of her shoulder. Okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to introduce something into her body and see how her body responds to that. All right? So what we're going to do is we're going to give you some aluminum. That's pretty good. And so we have some Vela water in here, and if you just hold that, and we're going to just tear it open. Yes. Here we go. Good. All right. So let's just do this. Let's just put it all in there and just shake it up a little bit. I'll give you the cover. The reason why I'm showing you this is you're going to see in a second how fast this product works on helping the body normalize its function. Okay, so what I want you to do is you can have a swallow or two. She's now drinking it. Now, that's in her body, but I want you to take one more sip and hold it under your tongue. Just hold it under your tongue. Don't swallow it yet. Now walk to the side of the stage and come back. Just walk. She's integrating the changes that her body has already made. When we walk, we start to change information into the brain. This is how... Just walk normal. You're doing good. Okay, you can now go ahead and swallow that. So, let's see what that did to her body. Just let me do it, because I know it's going to work. Are you getting that? Are you getting that? Are you getting that? Why aren't you standing up and clapping for her? Stand up and clap for her. Come on. Stand up. That's miraculous. You have a product that's miraculous. Yes. So you can see this. But she has tears in her eyes. This is what I do all day long, whether I'm in my office seeing 150 people a week or all around the world, is to demonstrate to people in a way they can understand. If I came up here and I did muscle testing, a lot of you guys would say it's bunk, okay? The practitioners know it's not bunk. It's being used all around the world. But I wanted to do this demonstration to you to show you this person was in pain. She had restricted range of motion. She's had digestive problems from she was a little kid. She's had breathing problems. She's got scoliosis. And who knows what else, right? Right? And it's been going on for a long time. And we put something into her body that immediately changed her range of motion. Do you know how many billions of dollars are spent every year on pain? On pain alone? These are your friends and your family, your loved ones. They're in pain. They're inflamed. And that's just the beginning of the problem. And then you get sick and die. All right? So let's do this. Turn with your back towards them. I'm right on that spot. How is this feeling here? Turn and tell them that. How's that feeling?
No, nothing.
Pain. She has no pain. You need, if you live in the United States of America or in the Philippines, anywhere, we're in a polluted world right now. So one of the ways we can adapt is with the water and with the volumina. Twice a day. Everybody needs it twice a day. Not once, twice a day. Does that make sense to everybody? She has tears right now because she's happy because she has hope. Society with these crazy, we have this healthcare debate. Are you kidding me? That's not healthcare. That's disease and pain. That's disease and pain intervention. There is no hope. You're just going to get drugged out and feel cruddy until you die. That doesn't happen. And you have a product that people will use it twice a day, and it hasn't even got into our blood system yet. How did that happen? Did anybody get that thought in your mind? How did that happen? Because there's a nerve tract under her tongue called the sublingual hypothalamic tract that goes from the tongue to the brain, and from the brain it goes right to all the other parts of the brain and right down into the body. This is how nitroglycerin works on people with angina. The nitro doesn't go into the circulation and then to the heart. The pain stops just like that. That's a neurologic response. So what we just demonstrated to you is that the volumina, and I've done this before with the water too, Kevin was there when I've done it, and Bernard was there. Both of these products have a neurologic effect on your body immediately, and then when it gets into the system and into the cells, it starts to clean. But it's an immediate response. You can take that to the bank. If you don't believe me, afterwards, you talk to her. I've never met her before except for today. This is not a shield. This is a Joe and Jane just like you and me. And that's what you have the ability to do with this product. And it's hard science. It's right there. We can clean up the toxicity a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, and you can change lives, and you can make some nice money for your family too, which is good. The laborer is worth his wage. So let's give Noah a big round of applause. That's my mission, is to show people. I can give you the data. The doctors can give you the data. We're clinicians. We do this all day long. We know it works. But we want to put these products into the hands of you guys because we're limited to how many people we can see a day or how many people we can talk to. But if we empower you with the information and to see stuff like this, I'm sure it's going to be up on the website. Send people to the website. In the procedure that I teach around the world, we talk about the three main causes of illness. Trauma that is retained in memory, toxins that are in the body, and then thoughts or beliefs or memories that are unhealthy in the mind. Now think about this. We have two minds, everybody on the planet. We've got a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. Can you tell, do you think that she used her conscious mind to change her shoulder? Yes. But when the subconscious mind, and Kevin talked about this, and when the energy field is blocked with self-limiting beliefs like I'm not wanted, I'm not good enough. It all goes back to not being loved, not wanted, and not good enough. And then self-condemnation and guilt. And every one of you here has those programs in your brain, me included. Only less, because I've been doing it longer. Think about this. Carson Palmer, this is just recent. This is the power. I work with Olympic athletes, I work with professional athletes, models, movie stars, business people. We go into companies, and we transform their bottom line because we work with the power of the subconscious. So Carson Palmer was a quarterback for the Phoenix Cardinals. When he was signed with the Bengals 10 years ago, 12 years ago, $100 million contract. Within 10 days, he blew out his ACL. Within 3 days of when he signed his contract with the Cardinals for $50 million, 3 days he blew out his ACL. Oh. Do you think Carson Palmer wanted to blow out his ACL? No. He wasn't even hit when he did it. It's his subconscious mind. So I'm going to show you a technology that I did in Australia in a group about this size. And we took a woman on stage with MS. And we changed her physiology. And 90 minutes later, this woman who came up in a in crutches, in a walker, was walking. She was feeling sensations. By the end of the seminar, she was running. It totally blows your mind. Everything we've been taught as doctors is outdated. It's outdated because of the power of the energy field. This is what Kevin's talking about. It's amazing because you've got people at the helm of this business that get it. They get it. And they want to empower you with it. So who's the person over here? Come on up on stage. I teach this around the world. My mentor, Dr. M.T. Morter Jr., come on over here, Lily. I'll just keep you with me for a second. My mentor, his goal, he was past president of 2 chiropractic colleges. He did the foundational work on alkalinity. 30 to 40 years ago, he was talking about alkalinity. He knew it because he wanted to know, why do some people hold their adjustments and others don't? The people that was acidic didn't hold their adjustments. The people that were alkaline held their adjustments. So our goal in Mortar Health System to improve the health of mankind worldwide, which is right in with Vela World, is to get people to take personal responsibility for their lives. Would you agree with that? We've got to become personally responsible. That comes from our water, our diet, and our thoughts. And we've got technology that you can do on your friends and family, and it takes less than 5 minutes, and it can balance their energy field. You can find the subconscious sabotages that are going to mess up your distributorship. They're going to mess up your phone calls. Kevin said this. He says, you know, if you walk in to a sales meeting or your phone or when you're doing a presentation, and not in your conscious mind, in your conscious mind, we can get you all psyched here. We can get you psyched with your conscious mind. But if you don't believe it in your heart that this is something to help people, or if you don't believe in your heart that you're worthy of being blessed with finances and blessed with happiness, no matter what you do up here, your subconscious mind will always win. It's a program. Remember Carson Palmer. So let's see where Lily's at. What's going on with you, Lily?
This one, this shoulder is so painful.
Did you hurt it?
No, it's a long chronic
It's a
pain.
long chronic problem.
Yeah,
About how long?
I think it's almost 5 or 6 years.
5 or 6 years of a chronic problem, okay? So let's see where Lily's at, all right? Again, to me, it wouldn't matter if she had fibromyalgia, if she had rheumatoid arthritis, if she had heart disease, if she had thyroid problems. It doesn't matter. All the speakers have said it's inflammation, it's free radical damage, it's something going on in the mind, the field, and the body. But we have ways of releasing that. We want to put these tools in your hands so you can go out. Because I only have so many hours a day. Then I'm going to go do a triathlon. See, because we forgot to say that, she forgot to say it, I'm an all-American triathlete. I'm 58 years old. And they're going, how old is it? I'm 58 years old. 2 weeks ago, I just did the fastest triathlon in my life. In my life, I took 7 minutes off a sprint triathlon in Lake Havasu City. And I'm currently 30th in the country out of 2,000, 3,000 people in my age group. So not only do I believe it, I walk the walk to the best of my ability, improving all the time. And I'm saying, if you walk the walk and you do this stuff, you're better at 58 than when you are at 28. All that other stuff, you're getting old? No, you're getting toxic. You can talk to me later, but go ahead and have a seat, okay? I need somebody else who's bad.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Who else in the audience was like really messed up? What do you got going on? You have pain someplace too? Okay, come on up. He has an autoimmune problem and neuropathies, which means his nerves are dying. Okay, that's not a good thing. I just explained what's going on. Now, I'm going to do a muscle testing procedure on him in a second. Come on up. Hi, Mark. So go ahead and, oh, sorry, Claire. Go ahead and face them. Turn your head to the left. Turn your head to the right. Okay, his range of motion is good. So just let your arm relax. Let me do it. It stops right there and it cracked. Did anybody hear that crack up front? That was his shoulder cracking. That's not a good thing. Okay?
No kidding.
I heard it. Okay, so
I felt it.
he felt it.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Okay, I can't so turn to them. Again, I can find a lot of different reflex points on him, but I'm just going to take the shoulders, which is an indication of him carrying the burdens of the world on his shoulders. and it's indicator muscle for the spleen and the thyroid up here. This is really sore here, isn't it? This is really sore here. Okay, turn towards them. Now, are you interested in doing? Are you doing Velara as a? Are you doing it as a product user or as a business builder?
Well, primarily as a product user, at
Okay.
least at this moment.
Okay, so let's just do a test on him, okay, and see where he's at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this arm out to the side. Can you straighten it? Can you make it straight? Yeah, just like that. Keep this elbow nice and straight. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push on your arm, and I want you to hold strong, okay? Push up in the air. Hold strong. Good. Did you see what just happened? He almost threw me off the table, the floor. Let's do that again. I'm going to do a muscle test, and I'm just going to ask him, hold strong. And just hold strong right here. Hold. When I push down, push up in the air. Good. Okay, now I want you to say my name is, and say your real name.
Holding this way.
Yeah, just say my name is.
My name is Mark.
Okay, hold strong. And say my name is John. Say my name is
My name is John.
because it's not the truth, okay? It's not the truth.
Weird.
Let's just say that this is a business builder, and he wants to generate so much business a month. Or let's just use his health, right? We could use health or wealth or relationship. It doesn't matter to the subconscious mind. Because he has some health challenges, I'm going to have him focus on being healthy. But if I was working with one of the Peter or Kevin or somebody, I'd maybe work on relationships or finances and business. But for now, I'm going to use health. I want you to say out loud, lock your elbow, I am willing and thankful to be 100% healthy.
I am willing, thankful, and grateful to be 100% healthy.
Because his conscious mind believes that, and I don't doubt him. He's not telling a lie. But his subconscious mind's going, oh no, there's a saboteur. So I'm going to do a quick technique to demonstrate to you, and we have the test kits back in the back, and we have the study manual, so that you can do this at home. You can do this for your downline. When you start doing this on your downline and your people, I will guarantee, because I've seen it in businesses before, your businesses explode, because you get rid of the subconscious sabotage. So let's find the vibration that's going to help your subconscious mind change those beliefs. Would that be okay with you?
Yeah, I already know why I came today.
There you go.
I mean, I just got it.
Yeah, and
Loud
then,
and clear.
and here's the thing. I bet you his shoulders are going to get better. Because I've done this. Okay, so just think the word love, word happiness. All right, so I'm going to put him in a posture to get his brain to become aware of these programs, and then we're going to blast his brain with happiness. So this is what I want you to do. Turn that way. Take a step forward with your left leg. Probably want to get in front of him. Take a step forward with your left leg. Yep. Now open your legs up. Take this leg out a little bit. Point your toes forward. Very good. Opposite hands like we're walking. This is called the motor march. It's a cross crawl to reprogram your brain. I'm going to hold you. Okay? Get your head straight. What you're going to do is you're going to close your left eye and look up to right here with your right eye. Take a deep breath in, hold your breath, and focus on happiness. Times in your life that you felt super duper happy. I'm going to be here. I'm not going to let you fall, but I want you to balance yourself. I'm not going to let you fall. Keep focusing on happiness. Now close both eyes. Keep focusing on happiness. And relax. Take a step backwards with your left leg. Put your right leg up in front. He had to think about that. This is major stuff that we're changing in his brain. Go opposites, opposites, opposites. Bend your front leg. Nope. This is straight. Okay, now I want you to look up your left arm with your left eye. Close your right eye. Take a deep breath in. Look up here and focus on happiness. Just focus on feeling really happy. Happy. Focus on being happy. Close both eyes. Did you see what he was doing with his face? I can see it from here. He's smiling. Relax. Okay, now normally I would do 3 or 4. I would do 3. Come back to the center. Normally I would do 3 or 4, but for time limitations right now, I already felt the energy field shift. Again, this is what I do all the time. So I already know something happened. So what I want you to do is just walk to the end of the stage and come back. Just walk normal, and I'm going to watch him. That's good. Walk, nice and easy. Focus on being happy. Come on back. Focus on happiness. Focus on happiness. Head up, because when we're head up, we're happy. There we go. Good. Relax. Now turn towards them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just check the shoulders. Okay, so let me do this, Mark. I didn't put anything into his body. The pop's not there. The other demonstration, I put something into his body that's going to help his body. I didn't put anything into his body. You want to know what happened to his energy field in his mind? We took something out of it that's not healthy for him. And we replaced it with happiness. And the function of his shoulder changed. Let's try the other side. Now, this is the one that was really bad before. It was heavy. Come on, you guys got to be like amazed right now. Now turn with your back to his back. Both of his shoulders were really painful. How's that doing here? Turn. Tell them.
Much better. Much different.
Would you recommend this exercise to somebody? Would you?
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Thank you. You have products here that can change lives. You've got hard data and science. I've demonstrated to you neurologically what the volumina does. The same thing is going to happen with the water. I haven't tested the new product, but I can always guarantee that's going to happen too. And what I want to do is I've talked to Kevin and I've talked to Bernard, and we're in sync with this. I've worked with other MLM companies, and I know how to get you to the next level. The next level, you're going to all get trained on the product, and you're going to know how to build your business. But I want to give you that one extra added advantage, which is the power of unlocking your subconscious mind. And when you unlock your subconscious mind and you teach others around you to do that, you will hit a home run. You can't fail. All the people I've studied, Think and Grow Rich, The Magic of Thinking Big, Psycho-Cybernetics, Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting, these books have been written on the power of the subconscious mind. It's real stuff. We've got technology that you can do at home. I've got some CDs in the back, if I can just have that. I've got 4 CDs in the back. I've got a CD on beating addictions with herbs. I've got some CDs on proper nutrition. I've got a CD on goal setting and on your thoughts. They're $10 a piece. If you buy 3, you get the 4th one free. This is for you guys. Listen to it over and over again. And could they have that? These are from lectures that I do in my office. So I have to make these things because my voice runs out after a while. So here's the study kit. It's got 4 CDs, 2 DVDs, and a workbook. And it takes you through how to do. I didn't demonstrate to you the most powerful technique. There's 3 in here. I demonstrated to you the second one. There's another one that's more powerful. So for those of you who are interested, I would say pick up the CDs, pick up this study kit, unlock the power of your subconscious mind, use the products daily, and you have to be healthier, happier, and more successful than you are right now. My name is Dr. Roland Phillips. Remember how good you are. Have a great day.